Hello and welcome. My name is Alan, and we are back with more members of the 118th Congress. This was meant to be Tuesday's video, but today we are taking a look at Senator Mitt Romney, who is one of the two senators for the state of Utah. He is a Republican, and before he took office, he was preceded in office by Orrin Hatch. Now, let's go ahead and look at who he is as an individual. He was born in Detroit, Michigan on March the 12th, 1947. Earned a Bachelor's of Arts in English from Brigham Young University in 1971. A JD from Harvard Law School in 1975, an MBA from Harvard Business School in 1975. He has been an investment company founder and chief executive officer, consulting firm chief executive officer, president and chief executive officer of the Salt Lake Organizing Committee for the Olympic Winter Games of 2002, governor of Massachusetts 2003 to 2007, was an unsuccessful candidate for the Republican presidential nomination in 2008, an unsuccessful Republican nominee for President of the United States in 2012, before being elected as a Republican to the U.S. Senate in 2018 for the term ending January 3rd, 2025. Now let's go ahead and look at the committees he is on. He is on the Committee on Foreign Relations, of which he's on the Subcommittee on East Asia, the Pacific, and International Cybersecurity Policy, of which he is a ranking member. He is on the Subcommittee on Multilateral International Development, Multilateral Institutions, and International Economic, Energy, and Environmental Policy, and he's on the Subcommittee on Near East, South Asia, Central Asia, and Counterterrorism. Now, he is on the Committee on Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions, of which he's on the Subcommittee on Children and Families and the Subcommittee on Employment and Workplace Safety. He is on the Committee on Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs, of which he's on the Subcommittee on Emerging Threats and Spending Oversight, of which he is a ranking member, and he's on the Subcommittee on Government Operations and Border Management, and he's on the Committee on the Budget. Now let's go ahead and look at his top 5 industry donors over his career. At the top, retired, who have donated $63,603,176. Next to Securities and Investment, who have donated $42,450,774. Next is Real Estate, who have donated $25,682,189. Next is Health Professionals, who have donated $19,510,289. And fifth is Lawyers and Law Firms, who have donated $19,344,640. Now, let's go ahead and look at his top 5 individual donors and contributors over his career. At the top, number 1, we have Goldman Sachs, and they are an American multinational investment bank and financial services company founded in 1869 and headquartered in Lower Manhattan in New York City with regional offices in many international financial centers. It is the second largest investment bank in the world by revenue and is ranked 55th on the Fortune 500 list of the largest U.S. corporations by total revenue. Altogether, it has donated $1,385,079, and once again, that's Goldman Sachs. Next, at number 2, we have Morgan Stanley, and they are an American multinational investment bank and financial services company headquartered in Midtown Manhattan in New York City with offices in 41 countries and more than 75,000 employees with clients that include corporations, governments, institutions, and individuals. Altogether, it has donated $1,181,009, and once again, that's Morgan Stanley. Next, at number 3, we have Bank of America, and it is an American multinational investment bank and financial services holding company headquartered at Charlotte, North Carolina, with investment banking and auxiliary headquarters in Manhattan. And it is the second largest banking institution in the U.S. and second largest bank in the world by market capitalization, after J.P. Morgan Chase in both categories. Altogether, it has donated $1,171,222, and once again, that's Bank of America. Next, at number 4, we have J.P. Morgan Chase & Company. It is an American multinational finance company headquartered in New York City and is incorporated in Delaware, and is the largest bank in the United States and the world's largest bank by market capitalization as of 2023. Altogether, it has donated $1,040,551, and once again, that's J.P. Morgan Chase & Company. And finally, in 5th, we have Wells Fargo, an American multinational financial services company with significant global presence, operating in 35 countries and serving over 70 million customers worldwide. And it is considered one of the 4 big banks, along with J.P. Morgan Chase, Bank of America, and Citigroup. Altogether, it has donated $946, and once again, that's Wells Fargo. Now let's look at his donors at a glance. Retired, absolutely wonderful. Securities and investment, ooh. Real estate, health professionals, okay. Lawyers and law firms, individually, just big money all around. Goldman Sachs, ooh. Morgan Stanley, ooh. Bank of America, ooh. J.P. Morgan Chase & Company, ooh. And Wells Fargo, ooh. But this has been a look at Senator Mitt Romney, who is one of the 2 senators for the state of Utah. As always, educate thyself, think, read, study, learn. Someone tells you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources. I'll be putting my sources and links in the description box below the video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, later.